going on, guys? So I have one more final project I want to get done before I head back to school for a while, and I think I've mentioned it before, but I want to go ahead and color match these, I guess, trim pieces, or I don't know what these would really be called. I like how the Silverados, they don't even have that. It's just the color of the body. It's just the body ends. There's no trim piece right there. And I want to color match it, and I've seen and I've Googled other trucks that had it color match, and I think it looks fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and start taking these off and see how good we can color match it. All right, guys, so we just got the first plastic trim piece off right here. So it wasn't too bad at all, actually. It's very simple. Just a few little bolts here. Most of them are the star bolts or star screws, whatever you want to call those things. And then there was a couple, like this was on the front here. That's located right there. And then I figured out on the bottom, there's like this little piece on that side that holds this up. So just get this off. I think it's a 13 millimeter. So not too bad. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the back one off. It's the same thing. There's those like star pattern bolts that go around here. And there's also two 10 millimeter bolts, one under here and one down here. I'll get the flashlight and show you. It sits right down there, that very bottom one. And also, if you notice, this looks like a random hole. I just took this off because this thing right here sits like that. So I kind of took this off because I mean, I don't know, it's kind of useless in my opinion because this doesn't have a flare up there either. So might as well blend it in, you know? I'm actually really glad I'm taking these off because I mean, just look how dirty these are back here. This is just awful. And not to mention that there's some condensation back here, probably from the other day when it rained. You see right there. And yeah, that is rust just waiting to happen. So good thing I'm doing this so I can come back here and clean this up. I also just wanted to point out for any of y'all who want to remove this piece right here, the bolts you have to remove is, of course, this guy here. You have to remove this one here, and I think this one. So this way it releases it from this carpet liner right here. So then you can just kind of like basically wiggle it out. It'll take a sec to kind of like get around where it's buried up under here, but you can get it right out and you can just put these other screws right back in. We just finished getting all four of these trim pieces off right here. We're gonna talk about preparation and what I did for this entire project. I got my sandpaper ready to go. You gotta have your cashews, of course. And so I kind of have a little bit of a dilemma with this. At first, this is the first can that I bought, right? It's called Arctic White, and it's supposed to be really close to this, well, kind of. And this is what I was gonna do. So this is one of the old trim pieces that I took off previously. And if you can see its color, I thought this was pretty close right here to at least a creamish type color. And then you can pick this up at Lowe's or Home Depot, whatever. It's called Pearl Mist, but as you can tell, this kind of gives the pearlescent color. I was gonna mix these two right here to get this color. However, I kind of forgot the name, and I picked this stuff up called Olympic White. And I literally went to AutoZone, Advanced, and O'Reilly's because they all had one can left. It's not really as close, as you can tell. So I'm a little concerned about that. However, I think this right here will kind of make up for it because this is gonna be the last coat that goes on. I'm really hoping that happens. I'm just gonna trust this Olympic White. I have 3 cans of it and just one of this Arctic White. I guess I'll use this as a backup if at the very least, and just have one of them a little off. I mean, I don't really, it's whatever, honestly. Like it's too late to go back out and get another one. And then of course I got some clear coat. Gonna go ahead and get these sanded. I went ahead and sanded this thing down right here. And I went ahead and just stuck with the 220 grit. I think it did a pretty good job. I'm not looking for anything too smooth. I just want it to be roughed up so this way the paint has something to grab onto. The hardest part was honestly just kind of getting these in that little crevice right there that goes all the way down the whole piece. But other than that, I got most of the little lumps and hard spots on here. So this is just one, took me like probably 20 minutes. And I hit it with the denatured alcohol. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get the rest of them ready. Alrighty, I finally finished doing all of the trim pieces here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and back the truck out. Just got some more hangers so I can hang these guys up, and we'll start with our first coats. So we just finished putting everything up. But yeah, so now the last step is to just hit it one more time with the denatured alcohol, and then it's time to put on our coats. This is our setup right now. We have hangers going from the, I guess, garage motors and rails and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and start putting some coats on. Alrighty guys, so is the next day. We are officially done with all this painting. A little scared because I was running out of paint. I guess those smaller cans couldn't handle doing all these. Thankfully though, I went like in sections, so it kind of honestly worked out. And like I said in the beginning of the video, when I had the dilemma with the type of colors, I just kind of put the Olympic white first as like the main base coats. And then I came back with that Arctic white, which was just a tad bit like more of a cream color to really set the tone to kind of come in and match with the paint of my truck. And then I came behind with that pearl mist, and that's where that pearlescent comes from. So, and I'm actually really, really proud because I want to show you this. This is awesome. Look at that. That is almost like dead on. I mean, I mean, check that out. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, these things look great. I mean, there was a little bit of issues with them, like some spots that didn't want to just like soak up the paint, like right here. Don't know why, they just kept bubbling. This, you really can't see this piece right here. I'm not too worried about that, honestly. I'm mostly concerned about the outside edges, which turned out great. Let these dry for a little bit longer, and then we'll pull the truck in, put these back on, and then we'll do the best part, which is getting those after shots. All right guys, so we just finished installing everything back onto the truck, and I cannot show you this right now because I want to wait for the after shots, but oh my gosh, the experiment I tried out with all the different colored cans, that was actually kind of a mistake, literally worked out perfectly. These trim pieces match the paint to a T. I haven't seen it out in the sun just yet, but with the flashlight right next to it, I mean, you can't see a difference whatsoever. So I'm gonna wait to show you guys this for the after shots, but my initial thoughts is just wow. Like I don't know what to say. Like, and it looks so good. It looks, oh God, it's perfect. It looks so good. But I'm not gonna keep you any longer. Let's roll into these after shots. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed me painting these trim pieces. I most definitely enjoy the results 110%. I think I did a pretty good job of matching it literally with just 3 different kind of paints and just kind of like eyeballing it, winging it type deal. But yeah, it came out really, really great. I'm so proud of it. I think it matches perfectly. And I just got to college right now. Anyway, We're all in here. So, and this is gonna be the last video for a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you when I get back home. See you later.